Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's none of them. It's What the Gym. What's up, everybody? It's What Gym, and let's do the movie review for the 2025 Superman film. This is the first film in the DC universe, and it's directed by James Gunn, who directed the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, as well as the Suicide Squad. What the Gym? Please subscribe to What the Gym. This was my most anticipated movie of 2025, but did it deliver? Well, let's find out in this review. I will start off with the good for it. So for the good, I thought the story for this film was done very well. It's engaging, interesting, and unpredictable for a lot of it. It also has many twists and turns. There were also moments that made me laugh, or at least chuckle. I also thought that the acting and performances were done very well, especially David Corenswet as the Big Blue himself, Superman, as well as Nicholas Hoult playing the villain Lex Luthor. Speaking of those characters, I'll briefly talk about them and the other characters that stood out to me the most in this movie. Let's start off with Superman, and I think this is the most vulnerable version of him we've seen. I also think it's the most emotional version of Superman we've gotten. But I like that it's a different take on my favourite DC character, and I'm glad to say that I wasn't disappointed with his character. Lex Luthor is just as menacing as ever. He is also very intelligent and will stop at nothing to bring down Superman. You also have Superman's love interest, Lois Lane. She has some of the more funny moments in this movie. I also like her relationship with Clark Kent / Superman. Speaking of Clark Kent, he's actually not in this movie as much as I was expecting him to be. You also have Krypto the super dog. Krypto, the super dog. He's very cute, and it's a nice inclusion to the movie. Although he's a dog that can get rather annoying at times. It's just like my dog Amber. I love her to pieces, but she can be very annoying at times. I will also mention the Justice Gang. I thought they were a great addition to the movie. I found them quite entertaining, and I liked when they worked with Superman and Lois Lane. You had Guy Gardner, as well as Mr. Terrific. You also have the character of Hawk Girl. I was pleasantly surprised that she was played by Isabella Merced, who played Dina in Last of Us Season 2 earlier this year. I will now talk about the action for this movie, and I think it's done really great. It's both exciting and thrilling. The cinematography for this movie is great, and I think the CGI for the most part is pretty great. Some of the CGI didn't look that good, but it didn't take me out of the movie. I thought the score for this movie was awesome. It definitely helped elevate the movie. I thought the movie was paced very well and just the right length, with it being 2 hours long. So I had a really great time with this movie, but I do have some problems with it, so let's move on to the bad. Let's start off with the writing, which I think could have been improved upon, such as some of the humour feeling a bit forced, and the movie getting a bit too political for my liking. There were also a couple of moments that dragged a bit for me. There's also quite a lot of characters in this film. You have the main characters, the characters working with Lex Luthor, the Justice Gang, Krypto the Superdog. There's just too many characters to get introduced in this. It could be a lot to take in. Unfortunately, those problems prevented me from thinking this film was amazing. Now let's move on to the verdict. I recommend this to superhero fans, especially fans of Detective Comics DC. This was my most anticipated movie. It definitely delivered. It's my favourite film of the year so far. I had a blast with this film, and I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'd love to know your thoughts on this film in the comment section below, but please be respectful and don't leave any spoilers, as this is a no spoiler review. That'll just about do it for this video. I appreciate you watching, and I also appreciate it if you would leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. But until next time, peace out, peace and love, and ciao.
Krypto. Home. Take me home.